It was an ordinary morning in Los Angeles. The sun had just begun to rise, casting a golden hue over the city streets. But for one struggling family, this day would be anything but ordinary. At a small coffee shop in downtown LA, 12-year-old Alex sat across from his mother, Lisa. Their table was bare except for 2 cups of water. Lisa was doing her best to stay strong, but the weight of their financial troubles was visible on her face. They had lost their home months ago, and despite her best efforts, she was struggling to make ends meet. But what happened next? No one could have predicted it, because in that very same coffee shop, 2 of the world's most famous men happened to walk in, Keanu Reeves and Elon Musk. Keanu Reeves had always been known for his humility and generosity. Unlike most celebrities, he often avoided the limelight, preferring instead to help people quietly, without recognition. As Keanu stood in line waiting for his coffee, his eyes wandered across the room, and that's when he noticed Alex and Lisa. He could see the exhaustion in Lisa's face and the sadness in Alex's eyes. Something about them struck a chord deep within him. Without a second thought, he walked over to their table. "Hey there," Keanu said with a warm smile. "Is it okay if I sit here?" Lisa, caught off guard, hesitated for a moment before nodding. Alex, however, recognized him instantly. His eyes widened in disbelief. "Wait, are you Keanu Reeves?" Keanu chuckled. "I think so," he said playfully. "But today I'm just a guy who wants to share a meal with some new friends." And with that, Keanu signaled the waitress and ordered breakfast for Lisa and Alex. It wasn't a grand gesture. It wasn't something that would make headlines. But to them, it meant the world. As they ate, Lisa shared their story, how they had lost their home after her husband passed away, how she had been trying to find work, and how they had been sleeping in their car for weeks. Keanu listened intently, nodding as she spoke, and then he did something that shocked them both. He pulled out his phone, sent a quick message, and then looked back at Lisa. "I think I know someone who can help." Half an hour later, the bell above the cafe door chimed again, and in walked Elon Musk. Lisa's jaw dropped. Alex nearly choked on his drink. "Elon, meet Lisa and Alex," Keanu said. "They've had a rough time lately, and I was wondering if maybe you could do something about it?" Elon Musk, known for his genius and innovation, wasn't often associated with personal acts of kindness. But today, that was about to change. He sat down across from them, listening carefully as Lisa recounted their struggles. After a few moments of silence, Elon leaned forward and said something that left them speechless. "What if I told you I could change your life right now?" Lisa blinked. I don't understand." Elon took out a small notebook and scribbled something down. Then he slid it across the table. "This," he said, "is a direct contact to one of my team members. I want to offer you a job at Tesla." Lisa gasped. A job?" He nodded. "I believe in hard-working people, and I think you just need a chance. If you're willing to take it, we'll arrange housing and everything else you need to get back on your feet." Tears welled up in Lisa's eyes. For months, she had been searching for an opportunity, and now it had found her. But Elon wasn't done yet. He turned to Alex and smiled. "And you, young man, you seem pretty smart. What do you want to be when you grow up?" Alex hesitated before answering. "An engineer, but I know college is expensive." Elon leaned back, deep in thought. Then, after a pause, he nodded. "Well, consider this a promise. If you keep your grades up and work hard, I'll personally fund your education when the time comes." The room fell silent. Lisa covered her mouth in shock. Alex's hands trembled. Keanu grinned and patted Elon on the back. "You always go big, don't you?" Elon smirked. "It's kind of my thing. Lisa broke down in tears, thanking them both over and over. And at that moment, in a small cafe in Los Angeles, two of the world's most famous men changed the course of a family's life forever. But the story doesn't end here, because what happened next took the entire world by storm. News of the incredible moment at the cafe spread like wildfire. A nearby customer had captured the entire interaction on their phone, and within hours, the video had gone viral. It was shared on social media, making headlines across the world. Keanu Reeves and Elon Musk just changed a family's life in the most unexpected way. A heartwarming act of kindness that left millions in tears. People from all walks of life were deeply moved by the story. Strangers started reaching out, offering support to Lisa and Alex. Donations poured in, companies extended job offers, and messages of encouragement flooded their inbox. But beyond all the media attention, something even greater was happening. This moment was igniting a movement. Inspired by Keanu and Elon's actions, people across the world started performing their own acts of kindness. A diner in New York began offering free meals to struggling families. A businessman in Texas launched a fund to help single mothers get back on their feet. Students at a university in Canada started a kindness challenge, encouraging people to give back in small, meaningful ways. Social media became a hub of positivity, with the hashtag #KindnessRevolution trending worldwide. And at the center of it all, Lisa and Alex, two ordinary people whose lives had been forever changed by an extraordinary moment. Days after the cafe encounter, Lisa was already preparing to start her new job at Tesla. She was given temporary housing and had begun training for her new position. Alex, meanwhile, was still processing everything. He had gone from worrying about where they would sleep at night to receiving personal encouragement from two of the most powerful men in the world. But there was one more surprise in store. One morning, Lisa and Alex received a call from an unknown number. When Lisa answered, she nearly dropped the phone. "Hello, Lisa, it's Keanu." Lisa's voice trembled. "Keanu, hi. I just wanted to check in. I heard you're starting work soon." "Yes, I can't even begin to thank you for everything you and Elon have done for us." Keanu chuckled. "Well, there's one more thing. Alex told Elon he wants to be an engineer, right?" Lisa nodded. "Yes, it's his dream." "Well, we have an idea. How would you two feel about coming to the Tesla headquarters for a special tour?" Lisa's breath caught in her throat. "Are you serious?" Keanu continued. "Absolutely. Elon wants to personally show Alex around and introduce him to some of the top engineers in the industry. We think it could be a great opportunity for him to learn and get inspired." Tears welled up in Lisa's eyes. I don't know what to say." "You don't have to say anything," Keanu replied warmly. "Just be ready. We'll take care of everything." A week later, Lisa and Alex arrived at Tesla's headquarters in California. When they stepped inside, they were greeted with a round of applause. Engineers, designers, and executives had gathered to welcome them. Alex's eyes widened in awe as he took in the sight of futuristic technology. Robotic arms assembling cars, and high-tech innovations beyond his imagination. And then, walking toward them with a grin, was Elon Musk himself. "Welcome to Tesla, future engineer," he said, shaking Alex's hand. The next few hours were a dream come true. Alex got to tour the facilities, see cutting-edge projects in development, and even sit inside a prototype Tesla that wasn't yet available to the public. At the end of the tour, Elon handed Alex a small package. Inside was a notebook, filled with handwritten notes from Tesla engineers, advice, encouragement, and insights into the world of innovation. On the last page, there was a note from Elon himself. "Keep dreaming, keep learning, and never stop believing in what's possible, The future is yours to build. Elon Musk. Alex clutched the notebook to his chest, overcome with emotion. Keanu placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. One day, I have a feeling we'll be hearing about the incredible things you create. Months passed, and Lisa's life completely transformed. She thrived in her new job, finally able to provide stability for herself and Alex. But Alex, he was on a mission. Inspired by everything he had experienced, he threw himself into his studies, determined to one day become an engineer. Years later, when he was accepted into MIT on a full scholarship, sponsored by an anonymous donor, he had a pretty good idea who was behind it. And as he stood on the MIT campus, holding that same notebook from years ago, he smiled. Because none of this would have happened without one simple act of kindness. A meal at a cafe, a job offer from a billionaire, a promise from a Hollywood icon, and a future that had been forever changed. Kindness has the power to change lives in ways we can't even imagine. What if Keanu had never walked into that cafe? What if Elon had never offered help? What if a single moment of kindness was all it took to transform someone's future? Like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible true stories. Because sometimes the smallest acts create the biggest ripples.